Hey, sorry that last one cut off. What I was getting to was this is part two of Revelations. The dungeons from the second one have been, well, they've been changed. Now, they're kind of shorter, um, which in some ways are a bitch. They're less puzzly. Um, they're less puzzly, but that doesn't take away from the experience for me. There's no Altair armor to gain from it or anything like that. But what you do get is much more of a cinematic experience, which sometimes the Assassin's Creed games were lacking. I think it's a great change to them. Um, the dungeons are good. There's not as sorry about this fucking camera. It's a pain in the ass. Um, there's not as many, and they're not as long. Now that sucks. Those are the cons to the dungeons. But the good things are that they're more cinematic. They're more fun. So you're not going to have like a pain in the ass like, oh, I have to do this fucking dungeon to get the Altair armor. So it's not like a hassle to do them anymore, which is such a good thing to me because the side quests in the other Assassin's Creed have kind of been a hassle to do for me at some point. So that's definitely a good addition. Some other additions, like I said, the hook blade. They got the crossbow returns. I think it was in Brotherhood, but it was so insignificant that it really didn't make that big a difference in Brotherhood. So the crossbow's back. It's more useful. You got poison darts now, so instead of just walking up and slipping someone poison, these are basically one-hit kills. You got all kinds of bomb crafting, which you get into more deep in the game. There's that's cool. It's useful, but it's more fun. The combat, they got that same chain kill shit from Brotherhood, which can be really convenient, or it can be not as useful. And you don't really fuck everyone up like you did in Brotherhood. Like say you counter a really tougher enemy, like a brood or something like that. When you counter them, you're not killing them in one hit. Now you can't chain those guys anymore either. You kind of do the same, like take a couple life bars away from them when you chain into them. So you're not shitting on everyone once you get a counter. So that it adds difficulty and challenge to the game. Brotherhood was so fucking easy already. Plus you had all these assassins that come in and kill everybody, and the arrow storm and all that. I don't understand how it got good reviews, besides the fact that it's an Assassin's Creed game. Now, in terms of if you were rating Brotherhood as an Assassin's Creed game, it's probably the worst one for its time. So this one, for its time especially, I think this is a fantastic game. Now, it may be short in story, I don't know yet, I haven't beat it. I pretty quickly got through half of it. So that kind of sucks. But the side quests, they got guilds now. Those guilds, the Thieves Guild, and the Assassins Guild, and the, sorry about that, this fucking camera. What used to be the, sorry I'm blanking on the word, I ad-lib all this, I don't script anything. So, just to let you guys know, I'm sorry if I forget shit. I'm sorry if I'm inaccurate a little bit, although I know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. But what used to be the hookers in Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 2, there's now these like gypsy kind of circus people. So those guilds, though, they have their own set of missions now, kind of like Skyrim. Not as deep, the game is different from Skyrim. You fucking know that. But they have guild missions now. They have whole guild side quest things. So it's not as shallow of a game as Brotherhood was. It's a big upgrade from Brotherhood for me. I fucking love the series, so I'm loving this game right now. I don't know if you can see in the background there. It's a huge glare. I'm playing it. You know, I got Skyrim, I got Saints Row 3, I got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I haven't played either of them. I'm playing a computer game. I'm playing this over all that shit. And I haven't even scratched multiplayer. So for the single player campaign, like I said, the best story. You're going to love it if you like Ezio. apparently they're wrapping up Altair. So far what they've done with Ezio though, since I like the guy so much, no matter what they do with him, I'm gonna like it. As long as they don't fuck him over or screw his character. They stayed true to his character, which is fucking great. They added a little love affair, which, cause I like the guy, you kinda, it's not like a chick flick though. So it's not like some bullshit that, oh, they're going for a different crowd or anything. Sorry for moving this camera again on you guys, but, here, I'm gonna see if I can set it up. Sorry. But they added the love affair, which is good for me, because it turns Ezio more human. They added, the story is more politically based than the other ones, but it has merit, it has interesting factors to it, it has characters that are interesting. On the political level, on the assassins, everybody in the game is interesting. So it's not some fucking bullshit cop-out, by any means. So I don't know why everybody fucking bitches about this game. They're talking about it like it's not that good. If you like the series, you're gonna like this game much better than you like Brotherhood, in my opinion. I'm 16 hours in, I think, or 15. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. I love the series. It's a great fucking series. Ezio has gotten more violent with age and more brutal, which you'll definitely love. There's more weapons, heavy weapons, shit like that. It's not that big of a pain in the ass to make money. The chests have more incentive than just money or pickpocketing people. You get more medicine and bullets and everything not pickpocketing, looting their dead bodies. I'm sorry about that. There's much more incentive to do little things like that after every kill or every sequence of kills, or loot those chests rather than, oh, I got all the money I could ever possibly fucking need. Then why the hell would I loot chests just to get 100%? So they've got some additions. Now you get bombshells, you get bullets, crossbow bolts. The gun is quick and easy like it was in Brotherhood. As opposed to long, kind of shitty as it was in Assassin's Creed 2. Now this could add a whole new dynamic to the game, but it really, unless you're a cheap fuck who doesn't like to have fun, then you're not going to use the gun all the time. It's not a gun game, so I think they did it really well, actually. I like the additions. Now, there could have been more, whatever. I'm pleased with the game. I really am. I'm 100% pleased. I've enjoyed the story thoroughly. Now, I love Ezio, and I like Altair. He's badass, but I love Ezio. And I love Claudia. So, I like the story in this game. I like the fact that you get to see that Ezio's human. Now, he hasn't gotten, if you think about it, he's been an assassin his whole life. Since he was 15 or whatever, 18. That kind of shows his, his mannerisms and the way he speaks and some of the things he says. You realize, you're like, oh shit, you know what? This guy's been an assassin for the past 40 years and never had a childhood or young adult life or adult life. All he's been doing is working his ass off, killing people for 40 years. So you get that essence. They did the story really, really well in this one, I think. They did the characters and the dialogue perfect. So far. Now, I haven't seen the ending. I don't know if it's going to disappoint me or whatever. I heard they wrap up Ezio and Altair's stories. A couple things that do annoy me. Sorry for the change. Desmond doesn't look like Desmond. Ezio looks a little weird, but he looks like Ezio. But Desmond doesn't look like Desmond at all. Altair he sounds fucking weird. Like, I don't really remember his voice that much, but he sounds weird. That's annoying, but you'll get used to it or whatever. The game is good. Now, this is halfway through and only single player. The multiplayer is gonna be good. I played a couple rounds. I know when I get good at it, it's gonna be fucking good and fun. So, and if you don't like the perks and shit, they got simpler games. So, people bitch so much about this game. It's an Assassin's Creed game. I put this series not as high as Metal Gear, but pretty high up by Metal Gear. So, I like little installments like this. Now, would I have liked to pay $35 instead of $60? Yeah. But if you're a diehard fan of the series, you're gonna love the game regardless. I like it more than I like Brotherhood by far. Brotherhood just seemed like a shitty cop out.